How's it going, my guys? Oh, that's me. How you guys doing? So we're back with some more Python today. If you'd like to follow along, there's a link in the description for a 7-day trial. Check them out. If you like it, awesome. I like it. If you don't, I just cancel after the trial. What's up, dude? What's going on? Did y'all get the notification? Because I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. Making sure you guys get notifications. Yamato-san. Aaron, can we get some more of that trap beat, please, in your videos? Also, can we just get some more videos in general? Click that notification faster than anyone else. Dude, Rug, you're always here. Galaron 28, what's up, dude? Not that kind of trap. The other kind of trap, Aaron. You're on Team Treehouse, going for the full stack? Sweet, dude. I just have to say that at the beginning of every video because these are recorded, right? And they get posted later. So someone else watches the video and they're like, what is this? So I just say it. Don't forget to flag for PvP. I already did that. I did that all day Sunday. Alright, let's start off with some motivational stuff, right? Make yourself a priority. You'll be glad you did. Okay? My back on WoW. I always try out the new expansion pack. I don't know if I would define it as back on WoW, right? I have other things I need to do. Other things that I want to do. Obviously, yeah, like it'd be cool to play, but that's not what it's about. Dude, Armand, what's up? Alright, I'm gonna mute Mike, play vid. Also, you guys can just AMA or whatever. Oh, that's right. We're making... I think we were making a game, and then we were gonna like save that for the next one, I think. Let me go back. Dungeon game. Alright, here we go. Every step of the way. He said he was gonna be here every step of the way. Also, only one person made a comment on the last video, so if you guys want one of those Python shirts, let me know. One of those Treehouse shirts. Alright. Dungeon entrance.
One of the more common ways to plan out a small but complex script is to make a bit of an outline with comments. Our game would probably benefit from that, so let's start there. No reason to rush headlong into a dark dungeon if we don't have to, huh? I'm going to be building my game in a file called dungeongame.py. You can of course name this anything you want at all, but to me that's the most obvious and simple name. Now, like I said in the last video, the random library has a really useful tool for when we want to pick random locations for the player, the door, and the monster. Since I know I'm going to need it, I'm going to go ahead and import random. So import random. And now I want to just make some comments for each of the major pieces of the game. So I know I need to draw the grid at some point, and I know I need to pick a random location for the player, and I need to pick a random location for the exit door, and I know I need to pick a random location for the monster, right? I need to draw the player in the grid. I need to take input for movement. I need to move the player unless invalid move past edges of grid, right? We don't want to let them move off the map, so to speak. I need to check for win or loss. That's not how you spell loss, kind of. And I need to clear the screen and redraw the grid. I want to make a note of that so I remember to keep doing that. Okay, so I think that's most of the major points. And in fact, if you just read through this, it's most of our actual game loop, right? Minus the second, third, and fourth bits, these three here. So cool, we can totally do this. We've got this in the bag. So I think I want to start laying out some of the actual code for this now. Let's start with a function that we'll use to get the random locations. So def get location.
Yeah, I think I need to pause this so I can catch up. So I'm just going to be copy pasting because I don't know how he's going to do this, so sign off with that. Let's see. All my videos are inspirational. Hey, thanks, man. Exit door. Monster. How's the new job, Aaron? I don't know if you're still here, but how's the new job? All right, so we got to get that location, right? So we need a function, get location. Oh. All right. You are listening to The Who and watching me learn. Well, I guess that sounds like kind of productive. Didn't see what we're working with. We've been doing Python every day for a while now, and we've reached the end of Python collections, so now we're going to build a dungeon game. So we're supposedly going to use everything that we've been learning, and yeah, so I'm going to click play.
And then monster equals none, door equals none, and player equals none. And we're going to return monster, door, and player. And actually, that's going to return a tuple. So cool, we can use our tuple packing, unpacking thing. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put in the map. Now, you could actually generate the map. You could write a function that generates the map for you to make it more dynamic. You can let the player pick a size, and then you create the grid that size. I'm going to do mine as a static thing. I'm just going to hard code this. And I'm going to do it as a 5x5 grid. I'm going to name this cells. I'm using the capital letters to indicate that it's a like a constant. It's not actually a constant. It can be changed, but the idea is to go, hey, this is a thing that you should just leave alone. So I'm going to put all of these variables in here, or all these coordinates in here. And this is just building up a pretty simple basic grid. One of the cool things about Python, though, is I can go ahead and put these in a way that visually looks correct. And that's kind of nice for being able to like look at my code, look at my grid, and be like, yeah, that makes sense for where.
Is it a text-based game? I'm actually not sure what we're doing. You enrolled in Lambda because of my videos, dude. I appreciate that. If you use the link, awesome. If not, it's all good. But if you did use the link, let me know so I can make sure that you get your end of the bargain. But that's not what it's about, really. It's so that you can get into the school, and I'm kind of jealous that I didn't get to go. He said 5x5, and it only goes up to 3. Got me confused there, and I'm like, oh, 0 index makes sense. So we're doing sets, I guess. Oh, this is a tuple. Oops. This is going to take me a second, so I'll just answer some questions while we're doing this. Oop. Well, 0, 1, 1, 1. Oh, my bad. I can't code as fast as he talks. Open terminal. Do print x, y in range 5 for y. I guess I could do that, right? But like I didn't know that was a thing, so we're just going to follow the thing. I'm sorry if you're frustrated that this is handwritten. Okay? We're going to follow the instructions. What else we got in here? Just started following me. You've been taking C++, no programming experience, but you feel like you're just copy pasting code. Where should you start with an intro to computer science? I think you should start with something that's not C++. C++ is used, it's I don't know, game development mostly. I'm sure you can do other stuff with it. Like it used to be desktop applications, but now you can do desktop applications with like a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, let's get it, Pogo. Motivate you. Please don't call me that. End goal is game development. Yeah, so I would skip C++, like whatever you're doing, and just do it with Unreal Engine. Did I have a job before I took my first Kobu camp? Yeah, I was a mechanical engineer. Do I prefer Udemy or Team Treehouse? I don't know. It depends on the teacher on Udemy. Depends on like some of them I can't really understand. Some of them just make a course and then bounce, right? And they don't update it. I should learn C#. I've already done C#. done C#. I've made a game in C#. I work with C# every single day. I'm not going to learn C# for web development because .NET is not fun.
That stuff is. I'm actually going to go ahead and just copy that line. So that'll be the 2s, the 3s, and the 4s. Right? I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, and so then let's just go ahead and change these. And this one would be 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4.
What else we got? Oh, to use Unity? Yeah, I've already done Unity. It's pretty boring. Let's see. Pretty excited to jump into coding, start doing freelance and solo learning. Advice for you to jump into the world of coding. What do you want to do? Do you want to do web dev? Do you want to make desktop apps? Do you want to do game dev? The guy in coding phase chat got paid $1,000 a month to attend boot camp. You've never heard anything like that before. Sounds like Lambda School. When are the weekly updates of the progress uploaded? Each Friday or each Sunday? It depends. We'll probably do it Friday, Alan. I know you're not talking to me, but there's no set date, really.
2, 3, 4. And lastly, 2, 3, 4.
Right, okay. Let's see. It started with an S? I don't know. Maybe General Assembly or something like that?
All right, I think I got my grid right. I occasionally have problems with X and Y. So anyway, so each item in the grid is a tuple of the coordinates for where we are in the grid, and then the entire thing is a list, right? Now, the other thing could be a tuple as well. It might make sense to have that be a tuple, actually, if we were doing a really large grid, hundreds and hundreds of cells. Like it is with this, it's fine to be a list, and it's pretty common to see a list of tuples as like this kind of design pattern of data in Python, so that's what I'm going to leave that as. And like I said before, it's really nice that we can make our code map basically look at how we would draw the map if we drew it on paper, right? So that's kind of neat. Okay, so we have the map, and we have something to get the positions. So let's try and mock up a fake version of our game loop. So we'll say, while true, we're going to print welcome to the dungeon, which you know totally needs like some metal riffs in the background. And then let's print your...
So while true, is this inside? No, this is a separate thing. All right. So this is just going to run the game, I suppose. Forgot about commas. Oh, you're right. You're right. Oops. Dang it. Dang it. If you hold Alt and you click, you can get multiple lines. So that's what I'm trying to do. But if you mess up one, you got to do it over again. Can't like undo it. Like this. This is always the coolest thing to me, right? All right, and then I press comma. You ready? Isn't that amazing? All right. What Python extensions do I have? I don't know, like some bracket stuff. Not too much. Can you have a shout out? I think you asked for a shout out the other day. What benefit do you gain? Control D. I don't know what is that gonna alt F4 my computer? I'm not gonna do it. Great bait. I'm just kidding. I think motorcycles are fun. Yeah, of course they're fun. I'm gonna buy one. Welcome to the jungle. Use Jupyter Notebook? What does that even mean? Not on last tuple. I don't think it matters. I think you can leave it there.
We're currently in room something, which is a little note here saying fill with player position. And then let's print out you can move blank and another little note fill with.
Okay, so we're probably gonna do like the format thing. All right, so you're in room this, right? And so then we'll probably do a format there, right? And then we'll put in the variables or whatever. Copy paste this. You can move that format. What does what even mean? Did someone try to steal my dog today? No, not today. Jupyter Notebook is an IDE for Python. Well, I don't just do Python. I do a whole bunch of stuff. All right.
With available moves. And then lastly, let's say
how are you guys doing?
Hold
on, let me pause and ask that. How are you guys doing it? How was your Monday? Was it productive?
Okay. And we need to be able to quit. We should remember that. So we're going to keep that in mind when we build the input part. Let's do move equals input and our normal little prompt there. And then move equals move dot upper. We could just do upper here, actually. But I don't know. I kind of like it as two steps in this case. So I'm going to uppercase it just to make it easier to compare everything. It's often really beneficial to modify user input like this when you're doing matches. You could, of course, lowercase it and you'd get the same benefit. So now let's say if move is equal to quit, then we want to break. We want to break out of our while loop. And then let's record our next steps here. So good move, change the player position. Bad move, don't change anything. On the door now, or on the door, they win. On the monster, they lose. Otherwise, loop back around because we just going to run this all over again. Okay, so we probably need some functions. Let's go back up above here to like where we have get location, and let's make a couple more functions. Let's do like move player.
Mess so try to use Atom. I'm not using Atom. I don't like Atom. I used it for a while. It's just too, I don't know, it's clunky for me. It's slower than VS Code. You can get a +1 for VS Code and a +1 for Sublime and maybe PyCharm or PHP Storm. I'm not going to +1 you for Atom. Somewhat productive. Thought through some personal issues. Don't just think, man. I mean, it's good to think about them, but you know, make action. 22-hour Node tutorial. I feel like you learned nothing. Lost motivation for 3 weeks. That's fine, right? So you're gonna lose motivation, right? That doesn't. You don't just do stuff. You don't just do stuff when you're motivated. That's the problem, right? You have to do stuff even when you don't want to do it. Like, preferably today, like. I don't necessarily feel like streaming Python because I don't feel like getting stuck and then having 43 people watch me get stuck, right? But I'm going to do it anyways because I know it's uncomfortable and then I can use this skill later if I ever have to talk to people in an uncomfortable situation or I have a group of people. So, Ivan, I mean, you could probably phrase that in another way. All right. So he's doing a little bit of pseudocode there.
Which will take a player and a move. And so let's just say that we want to get the player's location. If move is equal to left, x minus 1. If move is equal to right, x plus 1. If move is equal to up, then y minus 1. And if move is equal to down, y plus 1, right? And then we're going to return the new player location. I think that makes sense. So we take in the player, which would be their current position, and which way they want to move, and then we move them, and we send back their new location, all right? So let's see if we can figure out the basic functionality for figuring out their moves.
This is way over your head, Chance. You probably understand more than you think. 6 hours of coding CSS to try to learn responsive design. Just learn media queries and Bootstrap, you'll be all right. Use Code Wars. Code Wars is pretty good. Going to a bootcamp next Monday. Do I think it's a good idea? I mean, it could be. You're here for emotional support. Oh, I read that.
So def get moves, because this is going to give us a list of moves. So let's do player, and let's say moves is going to equal left right, up, and down. Now, it doesn't really matter which order you want to put these in. That's just my decision there. So if players y is equal to 0, they can't move up. And if players y is equal to 4, they can't move down, right? Because if they're up here at the top, they can't go up any higher, and if they're down at the bottom, they can't go down any farther. So then if players x is equal to 0, they can't move left, and if players x is equal to 4, they can't move right. And then we should return whatever's inside of moves. Put another line there. So we have a list of valid moves and conditions for removing options from the list. I'm sure there are more things that we need for the basic version of our game, but this seems like a good stopping place.
Do you love the channel? You're from Haiti. What kind of boot camp are you going to from Haiti? Do I have a GitHub where I put the codes after I do them? I'm not sure. Well, okay, so Jake, I'm not sure, number one, if I'm allowed to do that. I'd have to ask. But number two, I don't do it. Let me just answer your question right away. I think they want you to, like, go do it yourself. I don't know. It doesn't seem right to do that, you know? Do I develop mobile applications? I do not. How possible do you think it is to get a good paying front-end development right out of high school? If you have over how possible? It's as possible as you want it to be. What kind of question is that? It depends on your effort. Don't let me tell you what's possible. Let me be the first one to tell you you can do what you know. If you see it, you receive it, see it, believe it, receive it. That's how it goes. If you see it in your head, you can make it happen. Anyone that tells you you can't, ignore them. So many people have been like, no, don't do that. Why would you do that? That's such a long shot. You know your chances are so low. Like, okay, well, next. It's the people that you trust too, right? It's your friends and your family. So you're more apt to believe them because they think that you have your best interests, right? And you're like, well, my dad would never tell me not to do that. But really, my family has been like, well, just go get the safe job, do the safe XYZ, Ignore it. Nothing worth having has a guarantee on it, How does one find motivation? I think that's the problem, right? You're looking for motivation. You don't necessarily need it to do the work, right? People think they need to feel a certain way to be able to do X. You don't have to feel good about doing something to go do it. What do I think of Udacity? Any good videos from there? I don't know. I reached out to them. I was like, hey, can I review your stuff? And they're like, ghost mode. So, is what it is. So we need to limit the player, right? Seven equals 0. I hit Y, not 7. David, I know that's probably not the answer you were looking for. What do I think of EDX? You thinking of taking it? You can also get some college credits. I guess if you care about college credits, Python course is taught by MIT. I guess that's good, right? I'm not trying to diminish the credibility of anyone. I'm just saying, just because you have a college degree. Oh my God. The doggos are not happy. Check it out, right? It doesn't matter how you improve yourself, just do it. I haven't done it, right? I haven't done EDX, so I can't give you accurate thoughts. We'll get there in time, right? But you can't do it all in a day. You missed the Good Boy stream? He was here. I think they're barking at the mailman. Typical dogs.
All right, we have basic planning done, some stub functions, and a general idea of how we're going to wrap this up. I'll tell you what, stop watching here for a bit and go and try to build the rest of the game on your own. Check the teacher's notes for a link to that function from random that I keep mentioning. I'll bet you can get a lot, if not all of the game working without me. When you're ready to do some more coding with me, I'll be waiting in the next video.
How old was I when I started to code? 24? No, 25? Yeah, 25. I was 25. What are they gonna do when the drones are the delivery methods? I don't know. Just strap a dog treat to the drone. That'll satisfy them. I've done that before. I hung a dog treat from my drone and flew it around the backyard. Honest opinion, Udacity or Treehouse? I can't tell you, right? I haven't done Udacity, right? So wouldn't be fair for me to give you an opinion. All I can say is like I've done Treehouse. I like their stuff. It works. That's it, right? I will do Udacity eventually, but I haven't done it yet. They haven't responded. Doesn't feel fair to like do a, judge a book by its cover type deal. Yeah, I haven't been doing this a while, so, don't take any advice from me. I'm just trying to help. I am 28. James knows. Do I think I'll stay in front-end development forever or get a job in a different area? I'll do game dev and make videos. Import the random library. All right, we're learning about the random library. I just talked about this in my video, right? Function name sample. Oh, it already exists. Okay, so if we get, all right, so we want to do cells.sample, right? And then we want to, I'll just copy paste it over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then it takes two things, right? So it takes an iterable, so the cells, I guess, or we just do sample cells. Yeah, this is already a function, so we don't have to do that. So we just put cells here, and then we want 3 unique values from it, right? Yeah. How much have I worked with HTML canvas element and drawing? I have some students and I help them make a little visual HTML game. Last 3 days. People keep asking me how old I am. Should you have a header on a cover letter? Yes. How many hours do I code a day? Probably not enough. Can you send your resume for a future video? Yes. Game dev in C++? Yes. Unreal Engine. Heater wants to know. Yeah, see, Heater, what are those peasant websites? You got to use VK. VK is a Russian website. There's no DMCA takedowns there, okay? So imagine the quality you can find. That's the real pro tip of the day. Anyways. We want cells, and then we want 3. All right, let's try this. You should probably get the .io. Couldn't find get locations. What? Do I have to give it a list? There's a function named I already did it. All right, what am I doing? Backseat coders. Front and center. Do I have to give it a list? I'm using the function, right? So this. Do I do this? No, that doesn't work. it has to be a callback, right? So you put the function inside of another function. Then you give it cells and a 3. It's calling back to this function that exists in this random. By the way, if you don't know what a callback is, that is what a callback is. Yeah, you guys can rewatch the video. I'm not going to do it again. Bootcamp in NYC that gives you $3,000 scholarship. I guess that's good. Good for them. Why doesn't this work? Couldn't find get. Oh, I have to run the function? Is that what we need to do? All right. Do I have to give it a list? Like, what? All right, let's see. Armand, that's the real question. Guys, change the topic. Change the topic or you're all banned. You have a chemistry degree, you just finished a teaching degree. Do you think you get a front-end internship just by learning the basics? I don't know. It depends on where you apply. It's possible. It's not likely, but possible. You can get a dual degree. So how about that weather? I know, right? It's actually about to rain, which would be nice because I like thunderstorms. You guys like thunderstorms? Like right when it starts to rain or right before it gets all windy? I don't know. Feels like a movie or something. Guys, backseat coders, front center. Do I need to give this a list? So if I do a list equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I give it a list. Couldn't find get locations. I don't know what you want. Thunderstorms at home are the best, right? If you already have everything that you need and you're good at home, thunderstorms are the best. Can you guys see this? This is probably really tiny. There you go. I'm in Utah. It hasn't rained basically the entire summer, but since the entire Midwest is on fire, basically it looks like Pompeii outside, and I can't even see the mountains some days, and ash. Wake up, ashes on the car. What time is it? It's 5:08. Def get locations pass. Do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? Does function not need a return? I suppose. Bummer, try again. Is it because I added this? Couldn't find get locations. I need a list. I had a list. Pogo, I'm not. After like 6 months or a year, I would say from when you start to learn code to about 3 years in, you're probably a junior. Depends on what company you work for. If you get a second job at a new company, right? If you spend first 3 years and you work in JavaScript and you get a new job at another company doing Ruby, you're probably a junior again. Random.sample. Do I need to do that? It said it's a function, not a method. But I guess I need to do that, right? So you got me. Expected to unpack 3 values. Please get location. No, we're not asking politely enough. Oh, that's a keyword. Hold on. Stuff. Dog. I don't know. You shouldn't have a pass after return statement. Frederick, this was there from them, right? Like, this wasn't me. It doesn't say anything about shuffle, Frederick. It should tell me. Oh, please consider making gem videos and vlogs just for content spice. Thanks and have fun. Maybe. Eventually. When I run out of ideas, you guys can see some douchebag flex at the gym. And then I'll point the camera at me. I'm just kidding. From random import sample. I shouldn't have to do that, right? This doesn't matter. This is just a parameter. It doesn't matter what I do. Junior is a very subjective word. Couldn't find get locations. Alright, so what if I do this? We just kill the pass. Couldn't find get locations. Everyone likes the interview video. The interview videos are hard to do, right? Because now they can Google my name and see like, oh, let's see what he was about. And now they see another interview video. And they're like, oh, is this guy for real? Or is he just wasting our time? But it wasn't the intention. I have to return this? Couldn't find get locations. Couldn't find. Do I need to put this somewhere else? Look. What's up, Joe? Did you finish building your computer? There's no like no, there's no standard anything. Andrea, yeah, maybe you need to return something. I mean, I am. Let's try it over here where we can. So it's giving me an error here. Undefined variable random. Okay, so I don't need to do that. Or maybe I do. Let's see. So now it should work. Return cells. Let's print cells instead just to make sure it's working. Joe, got everything set up. Another Fire live stream. We do a live stream every single day. One video, one live stream every day, right? So same as you. Gotta engage. Dual 1080s, yes sir. You're too late. Hope to see you next time with programming. Have a nice one. All right, later, dude. Have a good one. Do I play pub? Yeah, I play pub sometimes. All right. Save. Let's go to terminal. Let's quit. Quit. Come on. Clear. Are you going to use Final Cut or are you going to use Premiere? You ignore my cue in the live stream. Three, 1, 2. Doesn't return it in the order, but it works. So I don't know why it's mad. Here, let's make more lists of more duplicates to make sure it's working. and 4, and then another 1. Let's run it again. 2, 4, 3. Ooh. Well, that's not fair because I have more than 3 arguments. That's bad. How to deal with the same problem for that long of a time? Right, so dealing with the same problem for X amount of time when you can't figure it out. Like right now, the struggle that we're all having, like this, we could call it the suck, but we'll rename that to the process. Basically, this is when all the learning is done, right? In the difficult moments when you're like, why doesn't this work? So you try out a bunch of different stuff and you figure out what works, and because you struggled to figure out what worked, you remember it. All right, that's how you learn. Gonna use Premiere. I don't know, if you have a 12-core processor, I don't think Premiere would be that big of a deal. Just endure. I am doing random.sample. It's over here. See? This works. We can see that this works. I just realized that, like, subscriber goal, no, that one can go away. Alert box. There we go. This works fine. Oh my god. I'm gonna mute Slack. Let's do this, but we don't want to print. We just want to return. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't have to from random import sample. I did that already. It doesn't matter. No, what you did learn that you should check your spelling, okay? So you didn't learn anything. You learned to check your spelling, okay? Oh, alright, so apparently it's just like a little bug with the IDE there. We did it. Let's put that over here. Maybe up here. I don't know. That'll work for now. 12 core, 64 gigs of RAM, 12 terabytes. I don't have that much. I have 4 terabytes and a 1 gig or a 1 terabyte SSD. Have a great day, James. Congrats on the 20K. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Next step, 100K. I just do it 5 more times. So I have to think about doing this 5 more times, right? Well, it'll be worth it. It'll pay off. What languages are used to style a program on your computer? XML? I think C++? Is this Treehouse's coding course for Python? It sure is. All right, I'm going to pause. Or mute. We're going to continue.
How much did you get done on your own? I'm ready to finish this game with you, so let's get back into Workspaces and see about setting up our game loop and making things work. So first, before we actually start on the game, I think I actually want to bring in the clear screen function that we used earlier. So I need to import OS, and then I need to make our def clear screen function, which will do os.system cls if os.name is equal to np else clear. All right, so cool. Now we have a handy way of clearing the screen. Second, let's handle getting the random locations. Now, if you just looked through the random docs, just kind of skimmed them over, you might have seen the choice function. Now, this is a great one to get a random choice, and we could totally use it. But there's one that's a little bit better. We want to make sure that our random selections don't overlap. The sample function does exactly that. We don't want to select 2 cells that are the same. Sample makes sure that we don't do that by giving us a certain number of random, unique elements from whatever iterable we give it. Well, we have an iterable, cells, and we want 3 of them, so we can actually take out all of this and just return.
Hold up. This guy's talking way fast. I need to understand what is happening. We have not covered the os.system library module, yet. Clear. It's gonna yell at me for these formats. Because they're supposed to be on the outside. I'm learning and teaching while making content for the channel. That's pretty smart. Hey, that's how we do it, right? You have to make a exponential content circle. So that's what we're doing. So I get to improve my skills and hopefully teach a thing or two. We can all struggle together. I think we have to import OS. Why didn't he say to do that? Does it work now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, his Mac is like the Lambo of Macs. But Michael Wynn, yes sir. Is that a security camera behind me? Are you talking about this up here? This is a Vive. This is a Vive tracker for my VR.
Random.sample cells 3. So that'll return 3 sets. So that's great. That returns a list of 3 tuples. And we'll use unpacking on the other end to assign each one of those items into monster, door, and player variables. Now, did you guess that tuple unpacking works on lists too? Because it totally does. So we should get those locations at the beginning of the game. So let's do it here outside of the while loop, because we don't want to re-get locations each time. So you can do these in whatever order you want. I'm going to do them as monster, door, player. But if you want to do player, door, monster, you can totally do that. So we need to put a quote mark right there. So I forgot a quote here at the end of clear. Okay, everything looks good now.
I don't know what's going on here. You're off to bed later, Michael. Do I have to charge the trackers? No, they're just plugged in. Watching you when brushing your teeth makes it less boring. How can you watch me? Like, am I on your phone? Alright. Alright. So we're up here at while true, and we are defining 3 things: monster, a door, and a player. We're making that equal to a function. So get locations, because we need the locations of all of them. I'm not sure how this is working. Someone explain how this is working. Are we creating like a set? We're setting a set equal to a function. Maybe he'll explain it more. I need to go back. Why learning Python? Because we voted on it. You hate the dude in Treehouse?
So I forgot a quote here at the end of clear.
Go back.
Lists too, because it totally does. So we should get those locations at the beginning of the game. So let's do it here outside of the while loop, because we don't want to re-get locations each time. So you can do these in whatever order you want. I'm going to do them as monster, door, player. But if you want to do player, door, monster, you can totally do that. So we need to put a quote mark right there. So I forgot a quote here at the end of clear. Okay, everything looks good now. Okay, so cool. Now that we have the player position, we can figure out the available moves. So let's look here at get moves. This is the closest function to us. We can go ahead and solve this one. So first, I'm going to turn the player into x and y's. So we can do x, y equals player. We can unpack the player tuple into x and y coordinates, right? So then let's say if x is equal to 0, then we said right here, right? If x is 0, then they can't move left. So we want to do moves.remove left. Okay. If x is equal to 4, then we want to do moves.remove right. So we can take out these 2 things right there, because we've done those now.
Okay, so all right, I get what we're doing here. Frederick says 1, 2, 3 equals get rotated. Yeah, it's the same as equals value 1, 2, 3. We'll see. X, Y, Z equals strings. Okay, so we're just setting them all equal to the same function. So if I do monster like this, does that run the get locations function? Is that what we're saying here? And then if I do door, that will run the get locations. Like, is that what we're doing? Frederick, I'm not following. I'm bad. Takes the index 0 of get locations. What? So it takes 0, which is monster, and makes the value, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I said. So get locations is returning a tuple with 3 items. So this is like a set, but a tuple. So unpacking the return. So this packing, unpacking thing always gets me. So why aren't they in the arguments? Like, why are they over here? It's like array destructuring. It's over my head. It's getting locations for each one. Clearly.
Close it.
Okay, so I'm gonna just type. So the x and y equals the player, right? So we get that. I don't know why it's so hard for me. And maybe it's the application of it, it just doesn't do it for me. Ah, so we're removing the option. Okay. Unexpected. What? Okay, I'm back. It sets x equal to 1, y equals to 2, and z equals to 3. What? Alright, hold on. Hello, compadre. Wait, what? Oh. Привет. So it takes a random, so shouldn't this take some cells or something, right? Shouldn't this take cells? Did I miss that? Where am I from? The US. Pogo. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate your time. Have a great Monday.
Parentheses. If y is equal to 0,
Then moves.remove up, right? Because if the player's y is 0, then they can't move up. And lastly,
Not if cells is in global, but it has to know that it wants an argument, right? Isn't that? It's going to be like, what is cells? Unless this is just knows that it's a variable. But don't you have to tell it takes some sort of argument? But it's not taking an argument, it's taking a global. Alright, I just explained that out loud to myself. Real programming.
if y is equal to 4,
moves.remove down, because they can't move down at that point. Okay, so that's cool. So we've been able to find out all of the stuff. Now let's try this real quick, because we're at a point now where we can actually try some things. We just need to update these prints that are down here. So here we need to do .format player, and now that we've filled out with the player position, we can remove that. And here we can join. We can put this with .format. Let's do a comma .join of get moves for the player.
I need to figure this out. What is .format doing? Format takes this, whatever this, I would say compiles down to, but that's not how it works. It takes whatever the value of player is and puts it in here, inside these brackets. So it'll say you're in room, wherever the player is. Most companies use Objective-C, Swift, Java. There's also Kotlin, and there's also React Native. I'm still not like, I'm still not getting this. This is what happens when I was self-taught, right? I'd be like, I don't get it. It's something to do with tuples. Tuples just seems like a pair, but it's not a pair. It's just I don't know. I think I need to go back further. So we have monster door player. So these are variables just being created right here on the fly, right? Yeah. And then they're equaling the get location, right? So what does this, I need to put a comment here. I'm trying to understand the comments in chat, but like it's difficult. You're unpacking the return. What does that mean? The value? I didn't know they were already packed. All right, so we're formatting the string, we're getting the value, and we're going to join the get moves with the player inside of it. What part is the most confusing? It's this thing with the tuple or whatever, because I just need to Google tuples, right? So let me just Google Python tuple, because Python tuple unpacking. Here we go. This is the problem I'm having. Yeah, XYZ equals 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I get that, but it's equaling a function. Oh, okay, so this has to have arguments for it to make sense, right? So the first one will be door, the second one, or first one will be monster, then be door, then be player, like that, right? So this is what it means, like that. Does that work? No. I just want to do a single piece. It's the Pythonic. Frederick, you gotta drop down to my level, man. Oh, Jeffrey, my man, always coming through. We got it. This calls the function. I thought I was making a function here. Whew. All right, Jeffrey coming through, dropping the value. Thanks, man. You just take over my channel. We'll just let you stream the rest of it, Jeffrey. I was just confused because I thought I was like, wait, what are we doing? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense now, right? So these are the variables. I get it. Right, and so then up here we have get locations. So then we're giving it the things, right? I thought it was too. That's why I was like, what is this syntax? All right.
Okay, so let's save that. And let's go ahead and
and play this. So down here, Python, dungeon game, line 58. Oh, I need one more right there.
How have I been liking with Treehouse? It's pretty good. It's hard, but it's good. Text editor freezes with 2 unsafe tabs. Oh no, it's not good. You can move. Wait, let's see. Can only join an iterable. Isn't players an iterable? This is. That's an iterable. XY. What am I missing? So this will return a set, right? Or a list. Yeah. So this is going to turn over a list of monster door player. So whenever I do monster, hi from Dublin. What's up? Welcome aboard. None.
Okay. Sometimes it's really hard to count those parentheses.
All right, what did I do? His works. We have a problem. You can only use format on an iterable. I have the same code. Where have I gone wrong here? Line 51. Get moves, maybe? Is that really a thing? Oh, do I need to like return player? Moves? Player. Oops. That doesn't work. When did my programming journey begin? Apparently not long ago. Craig, what's up? Doesn't return anything? We're fixing that right now. Alright, we got it. So it wanted a string. I'm in room 4-4. I can move left and up. Enter to quit. That's kind of neat. Alright, I need to figure out what's happening here. Alright, so I get it, right? So now it works. This is how I learn, right? So I get it to a point where something's working, and I'm like, alright, let me reverse engineer this to really understand what's happening. I have some cells. We're getting random cells. So what does this print? Why doesn't it? Oh, it's returning before I get to it. Duh. Hold. So it's returning 444211. Okay. Yeah, you missed the live last time. Yeah, because join expects a string. Yeah, that's what it said in the error. So right now we're just reverse engineering. Chris, I appreciate it. Is the 3 at the end for player 3? Wait, what? Oh no, this just says return 3 random ones. So we have this huge list of tuples, I guess, and then it picks 3 random ones from here. So 3 groups. Is my dog a Malamute? No, he's a half husky, half American Eskimo. So he's basically a pillow. You just started watching. Yeah, well, this is the struggle with streaming code. We're in the middle of making a dungeon game right now, and I'm understanding the code that I was just watching him type, because I was just copying what he was doing and without, paying attention because I'm streaming. Congrats on 20K. Patrick, congrats on... I think Patrick has like 50 now. He's doing good. All right. Return player. I'm just gonna... Oh, wait. Why are we only returning player if it's giving it a move, too? I'm just gonna print out everything that's happening just so that I can see what's going on. Enter to quit. No, that's not true. Quit to quit. So when are we running all of this? So we're just setting the while true, right? So it prints welcome to dungeon. You're in room format player. Okay, so player is running the function get location. And then it comes up here. And then we're picking some sample cells. And then we're printing you're in room format player. I don't understand. What does player return? Oh, X, Y. But why is it... Let's run it again to understand it here. Yo, what's up? What's up, Rachel? What's up, Tito? Do I send applicants of your company code challenge? Oh, so people that apply, how long do I expect? It depends on how long it is. If it's typical, probably like a week. So how is it printing this? You're in room 3,4, but we have all of these. So what are we doing here? Oh, we're setting the location. So this is going to be, right, okay, I gotcha. So this is the player. This is going to be the door. And then this is going to be the monster, right? Is that I understand that correctly? Should you watch tutorials and watch a video to learn? Of course. I usually give 5 working days. Or just say, hey, can you do this? And please put some git commits so that we can see how long it took you. It doesn't matter. Okay, so 3, 4 here. Wait, it's reversed. The monster is the first one. So what it says, I'm in room 3-4. So the only one that would be me, right? So player, door, monster. So if we print the player, let's do it again. I'm in room 4-4. Wait, what? So it's not even in the list that time. Oh, I'm getting different ones. Okay. Is there any way I can print this one? So I don't want to do it twice. I don't want to do two randoms. Can I print a return? Return print? Is that a thing? Yeah, so we're getting two different things, right? I get it. I get what you're saying. That was just a coincidence in the last one. Is there any way that I can print this at the same time? I can set it to a variable, right? Here we go. Yeah, find your way of learning. If you want to watch me struggle and this helps you learn, fantastic. So I'm in room 00. So it's backwards, right? So let me just make sure that's okay again. All right. It's making more sense now. So we have the player, then the door, and then the monster. So it's strange. You got to go right to left. Okay. So player, it picks a random one of these, right? Because that's the only thing we're showing right now. So technically, I could do like this and do monster is in room dot format monster, right? And so if this was the same sample, it would set the monster to 4-3, theoretically. Let's test my theory. Monster is in room. What's happening? Oh. Yeah, you gotta find what works for you. If breaking stuff and figuring out what broke works for you, which is what works for me, or taking something that's working and then going backwards, figure out how it got to that, helps me learn, right? Because when I figure out, like, hey, I see this works because of this, later down the road, I can be like, oh, I've seen that here before. I could apply it here. Maybe this would work here. That's how I do it. I go backwards. I'm not. Like, when someone's like, all right, here's your start, now see if you can figure out the rest from scratch. I'm more of like reverse engineer, and then later apply those concepts. That's how I learn. Some people like to do it from scratch, and they like to think about it from the ground up. I'm like, give me the end product. I'll figure out how it works. I'll leave the inventing to some other guy. I'm more of an applications type learner. Anyways. When people just say, make something from scratch, it's like, All right. Monsters are in room 1-4. And then, so the door is, right, so let's do this again. So then we give it the door. And so let's figure out what's happening here. We have the dot format. We're going to fill this, and then we're going to join the string with getMoves player. So the getMoves, this doesn't. I don't like the name of this function. The function this doesn't make sense to me, right? So I'm going to change this to move options, right? So now I know this makes more sense. When I read this, to me, it makes more sense. Quit. I can move left, right, and up. All right. So now we just have to make my player location be equal to whatever I move up or down through this grid. Is anyone really confused? Can I explain this to anyone? Or is everyone just like, hurry up, Josh? Where are we at? I need some feedback. I'm breaking this apart for myself because I want to learn how to do this. Thank you for being patient. I mean, you can kind of code from your phone. A little bit. Just tuned in. I'm doing a great job. Thanks, man. What is the coding about? We're making a dungeon game. So this is our grid. Like you can move. Like these are little spaces. You could like I don't know how to do this visually. We just do snipper. Here we go. All right. So theoretically, here we have this. Then this would be our grid. These lines are gonna be terrible. This coloring is not good. So these are our moves. Oh, it's stuck. Okay, well, anyways, this is the grid that we're doing. Everyone's understanding so far? It's great to watch as a beginner. Okay. All right, so this is where we're at. I think everything's starting to make sense right now. I don't think we're supposed to know the location of the door. I think it's supposed to be random, but who cares? Tiago joins the chat and then he subscribes. The real MVP. Thanks, man. All right.
So I can see here that I was put into room 1, 2.
And I can move left, right, up, and down. So let's actually run this again, see if we can get a corner. Cool, so we've got 0 and 3, and I can't move left because I'm in 0. So that's nice. We got the things that we wanted. Let's make sure that...
One thing I'm going to do, because I know I'm going to forget this. I know I'm going to forget this. I'm going to add this here. Read from right to left. Rightmost argument. Well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I need to figure out how to do this. I need to see it visually because I'm a visual learner. So this would be here, and then we'd have like 1, 4. Let me back that up a little bit. Door, player. This is what I did in college. I would always go back and do things like 4 or 5 times. Here, I don't know, 0. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay.
That works too. It does.
Nice. Okay, so those moves look
right.
Aubrey, what's up?
We're good there. So I think it's time to let the player move. So let's move this get moves call here out into a variable. So we can actually do this like right here inside the true. So let's say valid moves equals get moves for the player. And then here we'll join valid moves. All right. So we have the moves, and now when a player enters a move, we can make sure that it's valid. So we don't care about that. So here below that, if move invalid moves, then player equals move player, and whatever move they put in. Else, Let's print out a little bit of a message. And we'll say walls are hard. Don't run into them. Which really, I would assume people know already, but it's always good to tell them. And then we'll just do a continue there because we want to just loop on around. So if the move is in our moves variable, we'll move the player. Otherwise, we'll print out a message. And let's stick the clear screen here at the beginning of the loop too. So we'll do clear screen right there. It doesn't really matter exactly where we do it, but we'll do it right there. Okay, so now we need to create this move player function because we've called it. We need to make it actually do something. And once again, I think I want to split the player out into X and Y because that's really handy just being able to look at X and Y. So if move is equal to left, then I want X to minus equals 1, right? And if move is equal to right, then I want X to plus equals 1. I want to increment the X. If move...
All right, I know what we're doing here. So I'm just going to make some if statements and answer some questions. Did I finish college? Yeah, I have a mechanical engineering degree. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to do a review of comparing all the classes I took in college and then comparing what I actually used on the job. Would that be interesting? I think that'd be interesting. It'd be kind of like Jarvis's my entire computer science degree in 12 minutes. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I think that'd be fun. That'd be interesting. I mean, I have a whole... I took, like... Where's my degree? I'm going to go get my degree. Let's see. What we got? Making sure you guys can't dox me. Here. Well, you can't see it. Hold on. It's kind of blurry for you guys, but wait, I got a whole nother page. But wait, I got a whole nother page. I took a lot of classes. And then here's the final. There it is, my dudes. That is the engineering degree. That's what you pay $30,000 for here. This piece of paper. Oh wait, this one goes in there too. Oh, this one, you guys didn't even see this one. This was the fun one. All this stuff. I feel like it was worth it. I mean, it got me my first job. It got me to Utah. It got me to realize what I want to do with my life and what I definitely don't want to do with my life. So if you want to figure out what you want to do something that you hate. It's okay, right? I learned how to critically think. I learned how to work with people that aren't necessarily team players. I learned how to take tests. I don't know. Oh, it's not, still not. Oops. What did I hate about it? The company culture. Basically the job options. You know, Do I still network with people from college? Well, considering they're all in Finland or Russia or across Europe, it's hard to do that. I'm going to go back. Sometimes. I have one friend from Finland that two. Is the stream lagging? I don't know.
Is equal to up, then
Whoops.
I want y to minus equals 1. And
Decrement that by 1. Otherwise, if move is equal to down, I want y to plus equal 1. And then at the end, no matter what it is, I want to return x and y. So I don't want to return player, I want to return x and y. I want to return whatever these new values are, right? Okay, so we're changing x and y, and at the end we're going to return x and y, which is the same tuple as it was when it came in, well, with the new values. So everything should be fine. So let's try this game out in this state. Dungeon game. Okay, I'm at 4-3. So if I go left, I should end up at 3-3. Cool, now I'm at 3-3. And if I go...
All right, time to test, boys. Does it work? Clear. Someone left a comment that said press Control L to clear your console, and like that's like the best thing I've ever seen. You were at work watching on and off, so we're now moving through this grid here. You can. I don't have Snipper open anymore. Someone's pinging me. Chat. Oh, Chris Sean is pinging me. Okay. Okay. Test it out. I can move left and down. Move down. Oh, I'm not. Am I not printing?
go down, I should end up at 3-4.
And I can't move down anymore because the 4 is down. So that's
Cool. That's great. What if I do down again? Oh, well, I can't see my message about running into a wall, but that's okay. We can fix that later.
But that's pretty cool. The game is working, right? The available moves are changing, the coordinates are changing, everything is working. All right.
All right, now I'm lost. Thanks, Kenneth. All right, let's back up. Let's back up. He's returning XY, and I'm returning player. But shouldn't that be the same thing? Oh, no. Wait. I can move left again. The values change? Hey, they change. Okay. So all these other print statements are basically confusing me. So it's working. I'm bad. Please hold. It's like the equivalent of leaving all your console logs in there. You're currently thinking about dropping out of college and pursuing a job. Well, I mean, if you got the skills, go do it. How's the stream? Stream still holding up for everybody? You're in room this, the monster's in room that, blah, blah, blah. All right, that's great. So then I imagine we would just say if door, or whatever, let's see. If door equals to player, you win, right? That's what we would do. So, let's just finish that, and then I think we'd win, right? Then we add another one here, right? Oh, wait, no. Return moves. That's not what we want. My crypto verse. I'll take that as a compliment. Where do we add it, though? That's the question. Oh, here we go. If We'll do it below here. Can we not do that? Appreciate you. All right. The thirst is real, Cryptoverse. Why would you come in here and say that? Do you say that to other streamer boys? That's not polite. All right. The door's in room 3-2. So I want to go down. Wait, what? Okay, first of all, these are backwards. Oops, that's the wrong one. -1, I want to go down and then up. Okay. What's up, Command and Code? How you doing? Just got in. What's up, Josh and chat? What's up, dude? If you guys would please hit the thumbs up button on the video, it helps my other videos. I know that seems strange, right? But like, the YouTube algorithm basically says if you click thumbs up, if you got a good thumbs up, you got good engagement. You know, waiting on interview results, Command and Code. I'm sure you're gonna do fine, fantastic. I was gonna say fine-tastic. Can we make that a word? When do you get your results? That's the question. All right. I'm in room 4-2. The door's in room 1-0. We need to go left, 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 left. And then I need to go down. Oh, wait. I need to go right. And I need to go down. What? The door's in room 0. You're in room 0. Why doesn't it say that I win? If you guys could smash the like button, like and subscribe, check the merch links in the bio, all that stuff, you know. Whatever Jake Paul says. You're confident, then you're going to do fine. You got other stuff to do. Why? All right. Are we not making it to this? Let's check here. You stumbled. You're a human. Be gentle to yourself, okay? The room is in 4-0. All right, let's go down one. What if I want to go up? I can't see the message. Oh, it says you win. I saw it. It says I win. What about down? Why doesn't this work? Backseat coders, front and center. I need you right now. Where you at? Are we not hitting this condition somehow? You don't break out of the loop. Okay, so if door equals player, break. Let's quit. Do it again. It's so weird, right? Normally the 3-4, so we need to go up. And then we need to go left. Hey. Right, okay. I'm in room 04. I need to go right, and I need to go right, and I need to go down. Wait. Up. What? I can't go to 2-5. How am I going to 2-5? 2-5 is not a place. Oh boy. What did I do? Why do you want to be a web developer? Because you want to make that paper. Because you want to be left alone as a job. Because you hate the sunlight. I mean, I don't know. A bunch of other stereotypes and memes, right? Yeah, web developing is like the last form of art that actually gets paid a decent salary, right? Because you're creating stuff, you're building stuff, you're making stuff, but you're getting paid a lot of money to do it, well, most of the time. It's like being an artist, but, you know, you can actually pay your mortgage. All right. Let's try it again. Late but always here. I appreciate that. Down, down, down. You win. Hey, it works. All right. So I think it's because I changed the code while it was running. Hey, we did it, guys. We built it. And then if here, well, couldn't I just do elif? Why do I gotta do all these ifs? This doesn't seem very dry. You struggle learning JavaScript? I struggle learning most things. That's okay. It doesn't matter. If you're not struggling, you're probably not learning because you already know it, right? Use PyCharm. I'm all out of EDUs. I'm all out of free trials, free year trials. I don't have any more. I've used all my friends' .edu emails. If they want to give me a thing, then I will shill their stuff. Otherwise, I'm using VS Code. So let me hit up IntelliJ. Keep going one direction. That is not the direction of the winning. See if you go out of the map. Yeah, I will. I did go out of the map. So I need to put a stop on that and say that I can't do that. Right now, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually stop me. The up and down was in the right order before. I don't know. It makes more sense to me. Like, in my head. So I'm going to leave it. You got in. Of course you got in. We already knew that. Congratulations. Everyone give some congratulations emojis to Command and Code for getting into code school. Her life has been changed forever. Well, it will be. All right. Everybody, we need emojis. Congrats. What is it? Confetti? Here we go. There we go. You did it. Congratulations. Hopefully... let's get some claps. Let's see. Here we go. You done? Emojis. You done blessed up. You made it to the next level. Go ahead, bless up. All right. If the player equals the monster, you're dead. Dark Souls version 001 alpha. Thanks, guys. Thanks for seriously. I know all you guys lurking out there. I don't know how many other people applied, but you can do it. Dark Souls 0.009 alpha. Get wrecked. Where can you download JavaScript documentation? MDN. Mozilla Developer Network. They're pretty good. What's your favorite anime? I don't have one. Maybe Dragon Ball Z. Alright, monsters room in room 3-4. We need to go down. Oh, see, can't do that. We need to go up. Up. Oh, I can't move. Oh, I messed up. Alright, quit. Pokemon is where it's at. Switch case would be neat. I guess we could do that. I'm in room 03. The monster's in room 04. Let's go right. I win. Wait, what? What am I doing? I can't XY. Oh, whoops. You're in room 1-4. Monster's in room 3-2. Door's in room 3-3. Why don't I make a visual map? Because I'm bad. Inuyasha? Oh man, I remember. No switch case in Python. Jeffrey will set you... Jeffrey, hey, I have a proposition for you, Jeffrey. Will you come on this stream and then tell me what I'm doing wrong? We will dual stream, right? We'll do a Discord, and then that way I don't have to wait 5 minutes for the backseat coders. Then you can just be like, do this. Jeffrey, do you want to be famous? Come on stream. Implying that I'm famous. I'm just kidding. I'm just a guy. That'd be cool though. All right, do it again. I'm in room 3-0. Oh, right. So we want to go right. No, we want to go up. Right? Up, yeah. Up. Down. Down. Wait, how come I can't go up? Oh, boy. Internet fame. You're just a guy watching a guy? That's all right. Then it sounds like we'll be two peas in a pod. In the good kind of way, right? In the safe for work kind of way. Did they teach me data structures in boot camp? No. Craig, I don't know if you're here. I don't necessarily want to be famous, although I was at the gym working out maybe 4 weeks ago, and someone came up to me. He's like, "Hey, I've seen you in videos before. Hey, like, you're that guy." I'm like, "I'm just a guy." He's like, "I've seen you in some stuff about boot camp." I was like, "Oh no, please look away. This hurts." It's always really cringy when you meet someone that watches your videos. At least it is to me. Alright. Welcome to the dungeon. I'm in room 2-1. Monster's in room 1-3. We want to go... Wait, X, Y. So we want to go to the right, or left. Let's go left. And then we need to go down. No, we need to go up. Apparently I'm bad. Go down. 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 Dark Souls, 0.009 alpha, get wrecked. Okay. David Blackwelder. Do you have a YouTube channel? We gotta Google it. Googling. Nine subscribers, 14 videos. Picture matches up. I make great content. I'm maybe. Oh, it appears that you are a fan of magic, my dude. So here we got David Blackwelder. Can we watch some of your magic tricks? Aftershock video. You didn't sign up for this. Stream has been derailed. So now you have 59 people and me watching it all together. Make them disappear, please. Oh, snap. I'm going to need to see that in slow motion, and I'm going to need you to have a wider view of this camera angle. Okay? Aftershock. Even seeing this is cringe. It appears you're a magician. Do those rings give you extra magic? Oh, he flipped it. Look at that. Hold on. Reverse. Whoa. Alright. I'm sorry. We'll go back to the Python. What's the problem today? we made a game where we traverse through a grid of tuples, and yeah, that's where we're at. I don't know where he's going with it, but
That was a pretty good chunk of code there for moving. We still need to handle when the player finds the door or the monster, though. I think we should probably move some of the game loop into a function, too. And of course, we need to draw the map. Once again, try to finish this out on your own. I believe in you.
he believes in us. Chris Angel over here in the chat. David. David Blaine. That's your real name. I mean, the first 3 letters of your last name check out. Your first name checks out. Are you sure? Oh, alright. We got a new challenge, my dudes. Don't you want to flex sometimes for entertainment purposes? In what way? Like with my bank account? With my actual muscles? Here we go. Got some 24s. I'm just kidding. Those are not 24s. All right. Getting carried away. Our game's player has only 2 attributes, X and Y coordinates. Let's practice with a slightly different one. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. This is bone saw. 178. I weigh 178 pounds. Don't let them go past the wall. I think we'll save this. I've been doing this for an hour and 47 minutes. I think, as you can tell, how much do I weigh in kilograms? So you would take 178 pounds and you would divide that by 2.2. So 2.2 pounds is 1 kilogram. That's the advantage that you learn when you live in Europe, when everything's in centimeters and kilograms. So a centimeter is 2.54 inches. Or 2.5, yeah. No. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So if you're ever going to measure yourself with your lady friends, be sure to use centimeters. What height? 186 centimeters height. And I don't know. You'll see me when I have 1 million subscribers. I don't know. You notice that a lot of trading firms in Chicago want C# Java. How do you get one of those internships? Why do you want to do C# and Java? Also, they seem like, I guess a lot of finance stuff has been written in C++ and C#, like way back when. So I don't know. I don't want to do code in that, so I can't recommend the best. 58 people here. If you would leave a question, I will answer it. I don't want you to feel like, it's because you're doing finance. Anything in the finance industry or medical industry pays a lot, but like there's probably a reason they pay a lot. Probably because high stress, high work hours, all that stuff. This just became an AMA, so AMA. You got into the data science, wasn't hard. Still deciding. Oh, you learned about Lambda from me. Wait, what? Did I try the Black Ops 4 beta? I did not. Is there any reason I use Visual Studio over a specific Python IDE? Well, because I'm doing JavaScript and stuff. All the jobs you're applying to is website stuff. So try data science, try desktop applications, try stuff like that. How much math do you need to be a successful coder? Probably not a lot. Can I tell us about PowerShell? What does it use and why do you use it? PowerShell is a scripting. It's a way to write what's known as our jobs. So David, if I referred you to Lambda School, then I'll say that. But if you didn't use the link, I mean, I'll let them know. Is Dreamweaver dead? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's probably not dead, right? If you're a sketch person, but your UI you want to do some HTML, do that. What do I think about AngularJS with Bootstrap or Foundation? Which is better? I don't do AngularJS. Foundation though, I don't know about Foundation, so probably Bootstrap. How do I stay motivated? Oh, today was an example where I wasn't necessarily motivated, but I wanted to learn, right? And how are you going to learn? Like, I want to be able to automate stuff later, but I'm not feeling motivated today. If I don't do it, I'm not going to get there. You don't have to stay motivated, Edmil. That's the key, right? You don't need to be motivated to take action. It helps, but that's not... There are two types of people, all right? This is from John C. Maxwell. There are two types of people. There are people that wait until they feel like doing something, and then they go do it. And then there are people who don't feel like doing something but do it anyways, and then after a little bit of momentum, a little bit of warm-up, they're like, hey, this is great. I like doing this. It's kind of like on those days you don't feel like going to the gym, and then you do a couple warm-up sets, and everything is just easy after that. Just smooth sailing. Yeah, try the Odin project. That's Ruby on Rails based, but it's free. Check it out. Oh, by the way, if you want to do this monster thing, the link for Team Treehouse is in the description. If you use the link, you support the channel. If you don't, you don't support the channel. Or it doesn't matter. But anyways, you didn't know if you had the link. Oh, all right. So David, I'll let him know. How about that? Could you learn to code Python JavaScript to be a job level? Wait, what? Yeah, of course you can do that. I mean, using Team Treehouse or using Udemy or whatever, right? That's considered self-taught. Self-taught doesn't mean like sit at a desk and read a book. It just means that you don't have like a formal structured education. It means you had your own. And to some people that means 4 hours of Overwatch and 30 minutes of studying. You're looking at that guy. Yeah, so actions over feelings, pretty much. What else? I just want you to know if you're lurking, I appreciate your time, and I hope that you gained something useful out of the stream. Right? If you didn't gain anything useful, okay. Cryptoverse, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to channel your perseverance. Do it. Learning at the Firehouse. Oh, I emailed them. They didn't respond though. How did you do in your first job? What, was I lost and confused? He must not have seen my video, Armando. Basically, I didn't know anything. What do I do in terms on backend? My last job, we did PHP, we did Symfony, and then this job is C#. You have my email from a yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, if you're accepted and you have to think about it, then that's all good. Do I ever use Code Wars? Not really. We should do like Coding Game. Would you guys want to watch Coding Game? It'd be pretty basic, but we could do it. Maybe get some advanced stuff. I don't know. Let's see. I like this though. I want to do Flask. I want to do Flask. I want to do Django, and they have that, and we'll get to that. You're pretty new. Any suggestions? What to start first? You got HTML and CSS. Everyone's gonna say do JavaScript, but I'm gonna say maybe do. Rachel's listening while at work. Hello. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Some ASMR for you. I would say just go ahead and do JavaScript. Just be aware that they're going to be like, all right, now if you open your Google Chrome console and type this in, you'll see 2 + 2 = 4. And then you'll be like, well, why would I ever do this, right? Do I prefer back end to front end? Oh, I'm a visual person. I don't, as you could tell, watching the stream is here. I have to draw things out. Bro, solve the most difficult hacker rank problems on the live stream, assuming I can solve the most difficult problems. Can I tell you what a class is? Yeah, a class is like the top level container for like functions. So it has inheritance, all that stuff. So you do class dot function name, then those, you know. How should you pursue a career in front end while doing C++? Oh man. Yeah, C++ computer. Okay, you're not going to learn how to be a front end developer in any college, really. I would say that you're going to need to do a lot of work outside of your computer science courses. Start with something like Udemy or this or Udacity. See if you like it first. Hack the ISS. I mean, why not do the NSA, right? Since they're always listening. See, that's how you get put on a no-fly list. Free Code Camp. Oh yeah, Free Code Camp is good. Codecademy, Code School. What else? Yeah. Oops. That is my squeaky desk. Udemy is good. Depends on the teacher. Depends on what you want to learn. Like, there's not always good. Is that a no to your question? Yeah, I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound fun at all. My opinion on Udemy? Depends on the teacher. Some of the content gets outdated. Some of the content, I can't understand the teacher. Some of the content is just bad. How long would I say? I'd say maybe 3 months. 3 months reasonably decent, right? That's like the average boot camp length. You also, need to have a lot of perseverance, diligence. What would I say is my best stack? I don't know. Probably React and PHP. But that's changing these days. C# maybe. Someone sent me a message on Discord. Are you in the stream? Are you explaining this difficulty thing? Is this Frederick? Hey, thanks. 3 months is greater than or equal to 4 years of college. I mean, that depends what you put inside those 3 months. Think about how often you go to class, right? So you go to college, you got computer science class 101 or 301, whatever, right? 2 times a week for an hour. Versus if you have a 3-month boot camp from 8 to 5, you can almost squish it in there, and then you're getting rid of all the BS stuff like art history. If I ever interview someone for React, will I ask the lifecycle question? No, I'm gonna ask them how they make an app from scratch, right? Because that's the answer that I want. Keep in mind, so that interview, right? That the job was for an accessibility. It was for an accessibility position, talking about straight, generally HTML and JavaScript accessibility. It wasn't about React. So when he asked me all those questions, I had been studying like ARIA labels and like tab indexing and all that stuff about accessibility and the different types of color blindness, like all that stuff. And then he hits me with, here's a React app, please generate it. I didn't even have Node on my computer, so I had to download Node in the middle of the interview. I'm just like, all right, hold on. Well, I wasn't ready to spin up a React app. I'm over here preparing for your accessibility questions. Get boilerplates. Create React app. Yeah, why would you not use Create React app? Do you have shares in Lambda? No, I do not. The guy who taught me how to code at Dev Mountain, my code bootcamp teacher, is the CTO at Lambda School. And so I've reached out to a bunch of other places, but because I know the CTO, well, he taught me how to code, it just seemed, it was easier to talk to him, right? My job is not to make a certain company or a certain boot camp or certain course look great or like recommend these things. My job is to present the information. It's their job. It's their job to make themselves good content. It's not my job to make their crap content look good, which is, you know, are you the sales guy? No. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I had gone there. That seems like a pretty good deal. Do companies give you computers? Yes. I went to college for mechanical engineering, and then I went to a part-time boot camp for 3 months. Super not qualified. Josh, yeah, I only vouch for DeVry, the University of Phoenix, and the late ITT Tech, okay? And don't forget about Everest University, where you can get your bachelor's degree in everything within 1 year. When do I plan on reviewing coding phase courses? I have to log in and see if he gave me access to all his stuff. Haven't done that yet. Have you guys seen this video? Hold on. I know you're not here to watch videos with me, but it's hilarious. Hold on. Here we go. Here's the hood version of Everest College commercial. Or Every, or whatever these... Alright, here, hold on. This is... What was the one-year university? They're all fake. They're not... They mean nothing. Here.
Look at you, man. I see you sitting on the couch about to roll up that big old ball of nasty ass, sticky ass, stimmy ass Strebo. Ugh, that shit is weak. Watching Maury Povich. Hey, which bring me to thought. Bitch, I'm not the father. Angie, Tammy, Renee, Felicia, Michelle, and the little bitch Fifi stay on 59. Bitch, I'm not. I wore a rubber that night. Everest College is accredited by the West Coast Commission of Non-Accredited Schools. You can learn anything. They got courses in whatever you want to know. Criminology, plumbing, dope chopping, dope cooking, weed transporting, anything. Even if you want to go on the other side of the law, you can learn some shit. Hey, what's that shit like when you like a junior lawyer?
Nigga, you mean paralegal?
Yeah. Oh, smart-ass community college nigga like that. Don't you want to do something with your life? All you do is smoke Strebo all day. You don't take care of your kids, nigga. Bitch, you strip all night. I'm studying gynecologist. Yes, ladies, I specialize in ovarian observations. And your boy do free pap smears and mammograms on the 1st and 15th. Enrolling in Everest, up my pimp game 2,000%, nigga. There's some cool bitches at this motherfucker, and check this out. They all got low self-esteem. You got cool-ass black broads, busted down snow bunnies, white stringy hair, dog smelling bitches and shit. You got some motherfucking cool ass Latinas with nice asses and lips and titties that's ready to fuck. Mi amo es el verga de puro. Yo tengo más grande verga de todos. You remember that bad light skinned bitch Sierra from the commercial? The one that kind of looked like Felicia Keys? Your boy fucked that bitch, nigga. Nigga, trill shit, I ain't lying. Skeeted her up, nigga, all over her face.
All right. Here, if we're done, if you want to go watch the video, go watch the video. But every time I hear about ITT or DeVry or University of Phoenix, that is what I think of. Oh, that video. Oh, crack me up. Let me link that. Here you go. If you're interested in the BS community, whatever college, you can go there. Man, now I have to delete the ending part of the stream whenever it's up, but that's fine. You guys can... Alright, what do I think of the future of education? I think there will be like this educational... Let me go back. I think that there will be like this educational inflation, because right now you have all these college kids just going to college for no reason, for, you know, like, because your parents are just like, go to college, get a degree, and then like so many people will start having bachelor's degrees that you're going to need a master's degree to be qualified for what you need at a bachelor's level, right? And so then eventually, probably on a long enough timeline, they'll be like, all right, you need a PhD for entry level. Like, can you imagine? Like, everyone's just going to have so much like college debt because there's going to be no way to stand out. Like, people are going to have to start making like engineering portfolios or something, right? This is all like tinfoil hat, but it's already happening, right? They want you to have a bachelor's degree and 4 years experience. How do you get experience if you can't get a job? How do you get a job if you don't have experience? You know? Yeah, education inflation is already happening. Okay, so my sister, one of my sister's ex-boyfriends went to ITT Tech for game development or something like that. And I'm just like, how do you go to school for game development? Because game development is art, animation, you got programming, you got networking, you have like product management, you have marketing. Like, how do you go to school for that one thing when each of those things take like their own degree? And he has like $88,000 in debt from ITT. Oh, also, ITT got raided by the feds before they shut down. The CEO got raided by the feds and for predatory lending practices. So basically what they do is they come to you and they tell you that they can, you know, they do all the paperwork for you. They make it as easy as possible to apply to these for-profit colleges. But what they do is they max out the amount of tuition that you're legally eligible to get from the federal government. So, like, depending on your income, depends on how much you can get for loans. And the for-profit places, they optimize that, so they charge tuition at the maximum amount that you can get. And it doesn't matter. You can declare bankruptcy and student loans. Like, if you have $100 million in real estate debt that you can't pay off, you can declare bankruptcy, and it's all, like, it's gone, right? It doesn't happen with college loans. You got $100 million in real estate, bankruptcy clears it. You got $50,000 in student loans, bankruptcy. Nope. There's literally no way to escape from student loans. No form of forgiveness. Did I do a coding boot camp? Yeah, I went to Dev Mountain part-time. Prior internship experience. Yeah, you're going to need experience for your internship eventually. No, so the school, so Aubrey, ITT Tech did go under, and he didn't get his loans forgiven. Like, they were the only thing ITT Tech did was like, we're going to work with you to transfer your credits to other colleges, but everyone knows that ITT is like literally just sign on the dotted line, and you don't even have to go to class, and they give you a degree, which is accredited by nothing, or they say they're accredited, right? But the place that accredits them doesn't mean anything. And so, like, that's why we have actual university colleges that are accredited by like higher institutions or whatever. So like engineering degree, the engineering degree has like the ABET accreditation, right? So they don't have this other stuff in Finland. Like my degree, this This degree right here, it doesn't have any accreditation from Finland because they don't have for-profit colleges. So like when people ask me, they're like, "Well, is it ABET accredited?" I'm like, no, I mean it's not because it doesn't need it. Oh, okay, Aubrey, I should let him know, but he's kind of a jerk, so I'm not gonna do that. He cheated on my sister, so I'll let him figure that out. He works at the Geek Squad Best Buy right now, so we'll see. Who is Lambda accredited by? Lambda's not a university. They're not claiming to be a university. What university? Oh, we got Ukko. That's a Finnish name. Here, I went here. I went to Saima. Saima Amatti Korkeakoulu. That's where I went. Right on the Russian border. Everyone in Finland says that's the worst part of Finland. I can agree. Yeah, entry-level job posting, that's right. Give him a knuckle sandwich. No, I mean, that's my sister's problem for picking a jerk to date anyways. It's not my problem to go defend my sister. Salmonella, yeah. No, this says Tutkin todistus, right? Call someone to increase his interest rate. Stickman, what's up? Tater taco, wait, what? Do you need to know full stack or can you survive just off Python? Python, eventually, if you do Django, you're going to be full stack. You're going to have to do front end pages eventually. So that will make you full stack. You got to connect the databases. JavaScript doesn't mean full stack by default. If you learn Node. What's up with HR people getting paid so well? I don't know about all that. I feel like HR people are the most miserable people. Their problem, like their whole job is to go find problems or deal with silly things that shouldn't even be a thing. Okay. Why do some of these companies look for engineering interns with like a few requirements? Oh, they just keep the job posted for unicorns. Exactly what you said, David, right? So that doesn't even happen with engineering interns. If you go on WeWork Remote, here, look, we'll do it together. We'll do it together because I'm feeling energized. I will show you all the places that I've applied to that I was like, oh, they didn't accept me. Hold. Here. Can you see this? So here's We Work Remotely. This is a job you can go, or a site you can go find remote jobs. Look at this. $300 a month just to like, yeah. You're taking September, October off school, decide if you're dropping. How much can we accomplish with my stuff? It depends on how much time you want to put into it every single day. I'll give you everything you need, and then it'll be up to you to push yourself, and then, you can always talk to me when, every day, or then we'll go over everything. So how much is up to you? You tell me. I could probably get you to the point where we could apply to jobs in 2 months. It's going to be a long shot, but we can get to that point where I think you'd be able to solve, I would say, 50% of code tests. Let's see. Oh, look, part-time English teacher. You guys want to make $25 an hour from Dada? You guys want to make some side cash? Maybe how about a video about side cash? All right, so I have applied here. I've applied to AHA. I've applied to this place. Yeah. Anyways, Hotjar here. These are all places that I have applied to many times, and yeah, they keep getting, hey, a video producer. What about a live stream where we apply to jobs live? How would that go? Source third-party assets. Yeah, I mean, I can do all that. Wait, what? $3D animation. Oh, snap. Illustration, CSS animation. $58,000 a year, plus depending on experience. Signing bonus. A month of vacation. That sounds pretty chill, I guess. Look, let's look at some of these. Let's look at some of these crazy job postings that offer like all these awesome perks, like $5,000 signing bonus or whatever. Let's just open up some of these. Oh, flat organization, so you don't have a boss. Okay. All right. Nothing good there. Willingness to complete a 6 to 8 hour code challenge. So this is basically them saying we're not going to pay you to do it because you have to have the willingness to complete an 8 hour code challenge. Willingness to be paid for 8 hours of my day. Are you kidding me? Depends on how desperate you are, and they know that. 6 hours of my time for possibly not getting... 6 to 8 hours of my time for possibly not getting a job. Like, get out of here. I mean, you're going to pay me, sure. Flexible workspace allowance. I guess that's good. Professional development allowance. So some of these companies have like an unlimited Udemy thing where you can get like they'll pay for whatever courses you want. A brand new laptop. Developers usually ask for this or this, but whatever you want, right? So this all sounds super cool. 30 days vacation every year plus public holidays. So let me just say that this is a UK job, right? And I get 10 days vacation every year plus public holidays. Seems fishy. Exactly, right? So it's not. It's real. Just imagine 1,400 people are applying to this job. Oh, see how I'm always talking about like values? Make sure you match your values. We do have some technical requirements. How do you match values? Like if they say we value diligence, perseverance, integrity, all that stuff, right? Then you talk about that in your cover letter. You're like, hey, I am a team player and I like pushing through hard projects, right? So there's your perseverance, and I really keeping I'm honest and I try to help everyone in what I'm trying to do. Blah 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 blah. Blurry feed. It might be because I'm scrolling too fast. Not sure. Oh, here we go. We book our team members for 30 to 35 hours a week. More than 35 hours a week is asking too much. That seems like pretty legit. Conferences, hey, that's kind of neat. Spotify subscription. Hey, so this company provides a free Spotify subscription. That's kind of neat, right? I don't know how you can talk about workflow as a perk to the job. I mean, I feel like this is where you talk about compensation and bonuses and whatever. See, junior front-end developer, I feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for this company because not only is everyone going to apply to this job, but it's like, man, and it's remote. So you never find junior front-end developers remote. And you never really find junior front end in any title, because the company knows if they do that, man, you're gonna get like 4,000 applications. Some guy's gonna be like, hey, I made this website, or I made this HTML site, check it out. I don't know. I think we're good. I think I'm gonna check out, guys. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Gotta do some work, all that stuff. So, thanks for hanging out, my dudes and my dudettes. Yeah. So I'll just do some shout outs. James, thanks for hanging out. Ivan, Robert, McKay, Eric, Jerome, Brody, Harshit. Which website was it? It's We Work Remotely. Stickman, what's up, dude? Karmesh, thanks for hanging out. Aubrey, thanks for hanging out. Craig W. Oh, Craig, any chance that we can discuss it sometime? Yes. Send me an email or message me on Discord, since I know you're there also. Bernard, thanks for hanging out. Uko, thanks for hanging out. Classic Finnish response with the thumbs up there. I just realized that. Emilio. Matthew, Sam. If you want a shout out, just type. Saladins, what's up? Dom D, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Darth Trader, thanks for hanging out. OK Coder, thanks for hanging out. Mateus, thanks for hanging out. Robert R, thanks for hanging out. Oh, guys, I don't know, but this happens sometimes. If you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. We're going to 100K before New Year. Probably not, but we'll see. Till next time. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow in the stream. Maybe we'll do a stream one day where we're calling people live and be like, hey, can I freelance? Your site looks like it could use some work, but without saying that. I don't know. And you guys can just watch me get hung up live. I know, that'd be kind of fun. Craig, we got racks on racks. Click the bell to get the notifications. I'd appreciate that. And then also, before we all leave, just hit the thumbs up. It helps my other videos do well. I don't know why. YouTube's weird. I would appreciate that. How am I, Christopher? I'm great. How are you? We're just ending the stream. This is probably the worst time for you to come. Anas, thanks for hanging out. You know, you just joined probably. Rachel, thanks for hanging out. If we all make 5 fake accounts. $2 for doggo treats. Hey, I'll take you up on that. I know, Christopher, but it stream's recorded. And if you're lucky, if you make it towards the end of the stream, you'll get to see the video about DeVry University. All right, guys. I'm going to head out, make some dinner. You guys have a great night. Have a great Monday. Have a great Tuesday morning. And, keep hustling. I'll see you guys.